All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Riley Stoffer. I am the Assistant Video Manager here at Complete. And part of my role is to help train video editors and to also help bring improvement to our overall product and to help bring consistency to our overall product. So I'm going to be sending out some videos just like this one, short videos, sharing some tips and tricks for you guys to be using while you're editing. So I'm going to just dive right into it. Today I want to talk about how to make our video look more dynamic, especially within the exposure and the color correction of the video. So right here, this image, the first thing I do is always add a LUT to the whole film. So obviously you can tell this is without it and this is with it. It already looks a lot more dynamic. It brought out a lot more color in the image. But this image is overall very flat. You can see the shadows. You can see a lot of detail in the shadows of the leaves and their faces. You can see a lot of the detail, which means that it's a pretty flat, stagnant image. So the first thing that we're going to do, and the main thing that we're going to focus on, is exposure. The white balance looks great. There's really nothing that needs to be done there. It's just how can we make this better? So the first thing I'm going to start with is shadows. So I'm going to start bringing the shadows down. And as you can see, we start basically, what I'm looking for is these shadows here in the leaves and they're underneath their faces. And I'm going to bring the shadows down until I start to lose the detail in that. So I'm starting to lose detail here in the leaves, and so I'm going to stop. I kind of try and find that line of crushing the details a little bit, but not enough to where you can't see them anymore. So now you can see our overall image is much darker. So we're going to bring the highlights up now. And I kind of go back and forth between these two, the highlights and the shadows, especially on an image that is this flat, because as you make the overall image brighter, it starts to bring in more details from the shadows. I might bring down the midtones just a little bit, boost the highlights a lot. And there we go. So now, anytime I make big adjustments like this when I'm coloring things, either with exposure or the color or saturation, I always unmark it to see if I'm improving the image or if I'm going down a path I don't want to go down. So I'll take it off, and this is with it on. Obviously, I think this is looking a lot better. The overall image looks much sharper and dynamic. The shadows are a lot darker, and it just gives a lot more contrast to the couple. It makes the couple really stand out and highlight it. Another example of this is this video here. Overall, the image is really good, but I think we can still make it better. So if I were to restart here, I would bring down the shadows a bit, then boost the highlights, and I think we can push these pretty well. Bring the midtones down just a little bit, shadows down. Okay, so now if I take it off, again, not a huge change. However, and as I'm clicking it off, I'm seeing I think the shadows are a little too dark. But it does improve the overall image and really makes it stand out. Then there's images like this where the couple is really blown out by the sun. However, by adding our exposure, our color board, we can make them stand out much more and make the image overall look a lot clearer, look a lot sharper. And so, yeah, that was it. That was the tip I wanted to share in this video. Make sure to try it out and then see how it can improve your videos and take it to the next level of just bringing an overall sharpness and dynamic image to your video. And as a team, as we work together, using these tools, using this tool, we can bring a more consistent overall product to our clients. So that's it for today. We'll see you guys later.